pop at the flop. Whew, he's digging down here, Roy.
Yeah, but it wasn't much of a raise, was it? Once again, just doubles the big blind. Arthur Manfredini, I'm in for 20. Hey, I'm going to call for 20 more.
Pot rather massive. It's 90,000 large, and that has promised something for everyone. Top pair for Manfredi.
Wow, all in and called straight away.
It was bound to happen. Michael Shaw on the flush draw this time. The diamond came for Manfredi. Is the spade gonna hit? For Michael Shaw, 2 cards to come. Manfredi all in, but the pot is massive. It's black, but it's a club. River, it needs to be a spade or an ace for Michael Shaw to knock Manfredi out, or else Manfredi is doubled through severely. 4, it's paired Michael Shaw up, but not enough. Oh, and the ace wouldn't have helped, would it, Roy?
Well, when the money went in, he's looking at a flush draw, a spade or an ace to get the lot he's missed, and all of a sudden he's gone from best to worst, first to worst. Unbelievable stuff. You wouldn't think it would turn around this quickly.
Wow, lot of big pots here. This one no exception. They put it all in on the flop. Michael Shaw needed a spade to hit a flush, but Manfredi was pairing up. Jacks and 7s. That's 2 pair, and that beats 1 pair of 4 only. Oh, Roy, how quick can things change in poker? Manfredi looked like he wanted to stick his head in the sand, and now he's chip leader.
Wow, who would have thought a short time ago these 2 players, Arthur Manfredi and Barry Hearn, would be first and second in the chip stacks, and Michael Shaw would be down to an absolute bowl of rice.
58,000 for the 24-year-old. He has lost quite a few. About 3 all-in coups. And now, with the 8-deuce and the big, the 9-deuce and the small blind, Manfredi is going to give him a walk. that helps. Every little bit helps when you're down to the cloth.
Well, he's been all heart, this kid, all heart from start to finish. But look at that, talk about demoralizing.
Oh, he was living on the top of the mountain for so long. But look at that end. It's come hand number 100. And Michael Shaw, thinner than a flat griddle. Manfredi folding a king from the button, and the same hand from the small blind.
Yeah, look at that. Michael Shaw sticks it in, finds a king. That's a nice hand, heads up. I like the guy's style. I know he's down to absolutely nothing, but he's lost nothing in defeat. If he gets defeated, it's not looking good, but hey, he's got a great game on him.
Well, he was down to 58,000. Now he's banged 2 pots in a row.
Yeah, but he had enough chips to cover the national debt of Chile at one stage, and now, well.
See if he sticks it all in again. No, preferring to wait.
30,000. More.
And Hearn, with the king, says 40,000 straight. That's 25 on Manfredi, who is not interested.
Baz is very unpredictable, isn't he? You know, at times he shows great aggression. Other times he throws away hands that you think, well, hey, you were raising with worse 10 minutes ago.
They've played 106 hands now. And how quickly things change. Hearn on top, Shaw on the bottom, Roy.
Yeah, look, we've been 3-handed for 50 hands now.
Amazing stuff, and it's been one slugfest after another. None of these players want to give an inch. And Roy, they're letting Michael Shaw back in this.
Well,
nobody wants to finish him off.
I mean, that's remarkable. He's just picked up 2 blinds there. It's the shortest stack on the table. You want to get him out the door. No, you don't want to double him up, but you don't want to give him free chips.
Well, he nearly has doubled his stack from the low point.
He's got 98,000 in chips right now. If he gets to about 150, he's very much in the game because it's a playable stack. He can raise and then bet a flop, whereas right now, really, he's got the one move, all in or all out.
Shaw's found a king. Is that enough? Does he want to pick up that 20?
Raise to 40,000.
Double the bet, he
It's
says.
not enough. Well, I mean, that was a weak raise, and that's a very weak call. It's not enough just doubling the blind. You're not going to lose anybody, and you don't want a customer with a king 7.
80,000 in the pot. 3 hearts on board.
Fine.
Shaw's got none of that. Barry's winning with bottom pair. Stone cold bluff.
Barry Hearn's been asked a question here. These are the kind of calls I've been making recently personally and losing, outthinking myself. If he makes this call, it'll be quite brilliant. He's thinking, has this guy shoved all his chips in on a bare heart, a big heart? Because that is the logical thing. That's how you interpret it. Little does he know, this guy shoved a lot in with nothing. Why would you go all in? What can you have? I have bottom pair with an ace kicker. Do you have a 10 or a 6 or a pocket pair bigger than a 5? I don't think you've got 2 hearts in your hand. Of course you haven't. You wouldn't just go all in. So what do I think you've got? Barry Hearn, if he thinks this one out, will probably put his opponent on a big heart.
Huge bluff from Michael Shaw. There was literally no way he could win that pot except to get silly like a tube of super glue. And he has done it.
Well, I said he needed 150,000 to make a raise and bet the flop. He didn't have it, but he made that manoeuvre, and now he nearly has 150,000. And once again, he's very much back in the jungle.
Look what a mess we made.
They stuck him on the floor, and he just keeps coming up.
Or I will be making that mistake again.
Like he's made of rubber or something. Michael Shaw still in 3rd position,
You still got the Ryder Cup though.
but not nearly so desperate. These 3 could play forever, Roy.
I think that was a jive there from Barry Hearn saying something about the Ryder Cup and America versus Europe.
40,000.
Ace from the small blind for Barry Hearn, and he has raised and
That's
caught a
what you do,
fold.
Barry. That's what you do when you've got an ace, and that's what you do when you've got the button. The button is an ace up your sleeve.
All right, these 3 have been playing 3-handed for the better part of 2.5 levels, and no one is giving an inch. Short stacks have been the most powerful. That's been the story of this 3-handed match.
Well, over 50 hands, 3-handed, with more twists and turns than a Rubik Cube.
Call. Check.
These 2 playing another big pot. They're nearly married at this state, the way they've fought it out. It'll be Manfredi first to speak. Oh, we could see another big pot. Manfredi checking with a top pair, trap check.
Yeah, I'm checking. I've seen thing right. It's the first American I've seen flop top pair and check it.
And he is going to have Michael Shaw trapped into this pot.
This-
Because if Shaw goes all in, Manfredi is going to call like a shot.
This is quality play. This impresses me. This is what you do when you flop top pair. When you flop a big hand, you check or throw out a tiny bet.
40,000. Raise all in.
There
Oh!
you go. Job done.
Your cards, please.
Raise and call, and all of a sudden Michael Shaw is all in and drawing thin. We could lose one here, Roy.
Wow. What's he got?
That's the trap.
5 cards, a couple of 8s left, and 3 jacks.
Arthur Manfredi in a very strong position.
Put you on a move.
That deuce hasn't changed anything. Only an 8 or a jack
Can I get by a
can keep Michael Shaw, 24 years old from Philadelphia, in this match. It's all on the river card.
No, either jack.
No, he's out.
Gentlemen.
We're head up.
Oh,
Roy Brindley, Michael Shaw played one of the greatest efforts I've ever seen from someone his age. Denied cruelly at the end there, but what an achievement. $50,000 he can take home to Philadelphia.
Played a fantastic game, lost no casting defeat. To me, the best player at the table, but it's the cards that count. You can only make so many moves and eventually you will get caught. He got caught there, and for the first time all evening, Arthur Manfredi played a big hand well.
For the most part, I think when it got down to 3 people, I got a little too eager. I kind of just wanted to be down to 2.